knew Bran was gonna be king. I've been telling y'all that. I've been telling y'all that. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my Twisted Life TV. I am Poetry. You are here for PNTV. That's Poetry's News and Twisted Views. This episode is called That's a Wrap. That's all, folks. And we're going to talk about Jason Mitchell and his recent allegations. Whether or not Andre Braugher will be leaving Brooklyn Nine-Nine. We're also going to talk about Georgia and the heartbeat law, or we like to call the abortion ban, is one of many states that initiated one in the past couple weeks. We're going to talk about how the movie industry is affecting the state of Georgia in regards to that. And then we're going to also discuss Game of Thrones. How y'all was so big mad about what's really going on with them. And is it really a wrap for the Game of Thrones? Okay, so, oh my goodness. Jason Mitchell. Jason Mitchell. We all fell in love with him when he portrayed the infamous Eazy-E from NWA. My daughter likes to call him a snack. I also, fell in love with him in Kong, Skull Island. I loved him in Detroit. I loved him in the movie Detroit. He was also in Mudbound, which I still haven't seen. I know Badu told me to watch that probably about 11 years ago. I still haven't seen Mudbound. I can't get past the first 5 minutes. I don't know what it is. I just fall asleep. Maybe I need to watch it in the daytime. And then, was he in Keanu? I think he was a voice in Keanu. I don't remember exactly, but anywho, Jason Mitchell is most currently known for his role on the TV show The Chi, which is written and produced and directed, I think all three, by Lena Waithe. It shows up on Showtime. Y'all have been telling me to watch this show over and over again. I keep telling you I don't like this show over and over again, but I know y'all do. Like I say, most of us root for everything black. That may be the reason why we like it. Maybe people just rooting for Jason Mitchell. Maybe people just from the Chi and like to see there's something centered on the town, which that's one of the reasons why I didn't like the show, because it didn't feel like Chicago to me. It felt like a more of a New York vibe. And when I'm going to see something about Chicago, I want to feel like I'm in Chicago. But I don't live there, so I guess, I could be wrong. But what happened with Jason Mitchell? On May 20th this year, Jason Mitchell was fired from the Chi. He was also dropped by his agency, UTA. He was dropped by his management company, The Authority. He was dropped by Netflix out of the upcoming movie Desperados. And this was all over misconduct allegations. I was finna say sexual misconduct, but Essence Magazine and The Shade Room are the only two sources that I found that are saying that it's a sexual misconduct. But it had to be something serious, because Netflix was the first to give him the boot after they became aware of an offset incident that was supposed to happen. Netflix claimed that they thoroughly investigated this charge, and it led to the termination of his role in the movie. All of these agencies that I listed, they all have confirmed that Jason Mitchell is no longer with them. But they declined to leave any further comments about why he's not with them. I tried to wait as long as possible to see if there was going to be anything else that pop up for Jason Mitchell as far as these allegations are concerned. And it's been a week now, and I don't see anything new other than he's been fired. So what the hell happened? Was it sexual allegations, as Essence Magazine and The Shade Room were reporting? Or was it just some other type of misconduct that is so serious that they dropped him from every role? Now, I just saw a report, I want to say on Variety. I might be wrong of the source, but they were stating that Netflix, that he was fired from all these other agencies, or let go from these other agencies, because of something that happened on the Desperado set. If I go back to earlier reports, I would say that's not true, because Netflix is the one who's putting together Desperados, and Netflix said it was an off-site incident, which is the reason that led them to removing him. So we're going to go with what Netflix said. And because, you know, everybody twists and turns the story around and more people tell it over and over again. If you look at a lot of these sites, they even using the same word. I'm like, what happened to plagiarism? They are quoting the same words line for line, line for line. Well, majority of these people are also bringing up his 2016 incident where he supposedly had body slammed an 18-year-old girl in a hotel in Boston, I believe it was. There is no evidence at all that he was charged for anything. He was not. The reports are saying he was investigated. You know, he had a 2016 investigation into Jason Mitchell. There was no investigation. What happened was, I'm going to tell you both sides of the story. The young girl, Emily Marquez, said she came to this hotel. Jason Mitchell was trying to holler. She rejected his advances. He got mad. He picked her up, body slammed her by her hair, and called her a bitch, and then took off running. Jason Mitchell says they was at a party. It was a private event. Her young 18-year-old ass tried to get in. He rejected her from coming in. She got mad and swung on him first, and he responded. That's what it says. Well, and the police showed up to the hotel. They questioned him, you know, and questioned the guests and people that was in the hallway. Some people said that they heard her screaming for help. If you was body slamming me, whether I hit you first or not, I might scream for help too. And she was fucking 18. She's a fucking teenager, taking her fast ass into the goddamn party, trying to be a groupie and snug up against these doggone actors and big names. That's all the fuck she was trying to do. And if the situation happened to her, she got caught the fuck up, you know, in this situation. But the police did not arrest him at that time. And there was no further questioning into him or into the matter at all in regards to Emily Marquez. So I hate that all these news reports are like, yeah, he had a 2016 assault he was investigated in. There was no investigation. There was no investigation. Y'all need to stop lying. The incident happened. The police showed up. They asked him questions like they do with anybody on the scene when the incident happened. And that was it. They was done with it. That was it. Okay. So, Tiffany Boone, she used to be on the show with The Chi. She said that she could not work with Jason Mitchell any longer. This was some previous allegations that she had complained to the staff of The Chi. Said she couldn't work with him any longer. And they decided to keep him instead of dealing with the situation. So she asked to be released from The Chi. She was his co-star. She used to play his girlfriend on the show. And reportedly, the other actresses on the set of The Chi and of Desperado have all said that they had some complaints about Jason Mitchell as well. But nobody is saying specifically what those complaints are. But back to Boone, Tiffany Boone said that she felt so unsafe on set that anytime that she did a scene with him, I got the ice cream truck going by, anytime that she did a scene with Jason Mitchell, she would ask her boyfriend to come on set so she could feel more safe. Like I said, Essence Magazine and the Shade Room are the only ones that are reporting this as sexual misconduct or a sexual allegation. But like I said, it had to be something serious because everybody just gave him the boot and just dropped him off the pasture. Everybody, y'all. So I'm going to keep my eye on Jason Mitchell's story to see if there's anything else that I can find out about him. But like I said, I was rooting for Jason Mitchell. I like Jason Mitchell. I did. I liked him as an actor. You know, he's starting to get more and more roles. Jason Mitchell is the reason why I started to watch The Chi. But I just could not get into the damn show and he couldn't hold me there by himself. So I don't know how they're going to progress on the show without him because he's one of the main characters. Are they going to try to kill him off? They're going to send him off to La La Land, or what are they going to do? They're going to replace him? You know, back in the day, remember on Young and the Restless, they would replace Ashley. Remember, Ashley got replaced like 3 different times. They would just replace your character with another person. And then you got used to him. Spartacus had 3 different doggone people playing the main character. But nowadays, instead of them just replacing the person and finding somebody new to fill the shoes, they just kill your ass off on the show. So I wonder what they're going to do with him, or his role, or his character on that show, because The Chi did get renewed for season 3. I guess I'm going to have to pay attention to it. Well, let's move on to Andre Braugher. I'll say Bauer. Andre Braugher. I think in my last week's caption, I kept saying he was from Station 911 or something. I don't know. I forgot what I said. But he's on Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Okay. Well, there was a rumor going around that he was supposed to be leaving the show, which was very shocking to people. Like last year, one of the other actresses who was one of the main roles, she left, and it like threw everybody off. And then Fox canceled them. Of course, Fox canceled them. Fox cancels every goddamn body. Well, Fox canceled the show. Well, with the help of Andre Braugher, he shopped around from network to network, and he ended up helping them move the show over to NBC for season 6, okay? Evidently, it must be doing well. NBC just renewed it for season 7, okay? So, during the show, Andre Braugher's character always signs off sincerely, I forgot his first name, Holt. Sergeant Holt, Lieutenant Holt. I forgot what his role was. His last name was Holt. He would always sign off like that. And so he was live tweeting. You know, he just started getting into tweeting this year. He was live tweeting, and he thanked the whole cast. He thanked the people for the fans for supporting him, and then he said, "Sincerely, Andre Braugher." So instead of him signing off his Holt like he would normally do while he was live tweeting, he signed his real name, which led people to believe he was leaving, that he was going some damn where. And child, that man ain't going no doggone where. He is staying on the show. He coming back for season 7. Now there was a little shake up at the end of season 6, which changed a lot for his character, but he gonna be back, y'all. He gonna be back. Now I find Andre Braugher to be have a rugged handsomeness about himself. Y'all know I'm not really into older means. I think he's 63. Is he that old? He might be in his late 50s. He's born in, no, wait a minute, I think he's born in 69. If he's born in 69, that makes him only 4 years older than me. That means he had grade real fast. I don't remember how old Andre Braugher was. Damn, I don't forgot. But anyway, he has a rugged handsomeness about himself. Just, it's a rugged handsomeness. He's not that, he's not the typical, as we would say with the ladies, he's not a typical beauty. He's not a typical fine ass dude. He just has a handsomeness, and it's like a rugged, like he look like he just that. I just find him very attractive. I do. I used to love him as Frank Pemberton on Homicide. Oh child, I loved him as Frank on Homicide. I did. Well, anyway, y'all, Andre Braugher ain't going no damn where. He will be back on Brooklyn Nine-Nine for season 7. And like I said, if you didn't realize that after Fox canceled it, NBC picked it up. It's over on NBC. Y'all can watch it over there, y'all. So, with these abortion laws that have just hit the script, makes me kiss my teeth every time I think about it, y'all. Y'all bunky bastards. Georgia signed into law a ban on abortions after 6 weeks. You know, it was a bill. In a lot of different states, it's still a bill. And Georgia signed the law. Well, since they did so, Hollywood is taking over. You know, the entertainment industry sometimes will take a grandstand against certain things. You remember when all the musicians, they decided they wasn't going to sing in South Africa because of the apartheid. I think did Stephanie Mills ever sing again over there? Because a lot of them said they was going to never sing over there because they supported apartheid. A lot of places a lot of entertainers will take a stand against a certain place if they feel like they are wronging humanity, so to speak. So in this particular case, the state of Georgia does a lot of productions. They are the set for The Walking Dead. They are the set for the TV show The Ozarks. Greenleaf films in Atlanta, which I never understood why Greenleaf why y'all just don't film in Memphis since Memphis is there. Put some money into Memphis. But they film in Atlanta because they want to use, I guess, all the mega churches that they got down there. I think Queen Sugar films in Atlanta. I think Black Lightning. It's a lot of places that film in Atlanta, right? So with that, we have now had some production companies take a stand and said, as long as y'all got this abortion ban, we're not going to put our money into your community. It started off with 3 production companies stating that they was no longer going to film in the state. So Christine Vachon, She's the CEO of Killer Films. David Simon of Blown Deadline. He created hits like The Wire. And Mark Duplass of the Duplass Brothers. They were the first three that initially came out and said, we ain't gonna film there. Like, Georgia has been the location, the Black Panther movie, Stranger Things, some more to add on. The list goes on and on. They had, like I said, they've been the location just in 2018 for 455 productions. Just last year. Which brought to the state of Georgia $2.7 billion. Billion into the Georgia economy just from filming there. 455 productions last year. So these companies said, no, we're not filming there. And they all had current projects going on. J.J. Abrams, I told y'all in the very first PNTV for TV shows, renewals, and cancellations. I'll link that up top so y'all can go back and watch that. J.J. Abrams and Jordan Peele are coming out with a new TV show called Lovecraft Country. It's going to be on HBO. And they said they're not going to relocate. They're not going to take their productions out of Georgia because they don't want to affect the jobs that are going to be lost by them doing so. But what they will do is donate 100% of their episode fees. I'm not exactly sure what episode fees are, but they're going to donate 100% of episode fees to the ACLU and Fair Fight Georgia. Those are two of the main organizations who are going up against this ban, which is supposed to begin January 1st in Georgia. So after the companies had vowed to pull production, showrunners canceled plans to shoot an Amazon Studios movie there as well. The show director, Reed Morano, had told Time Magazine that we had no problem pulling out. We stopped right in the middle of the process, baby. We're going to pull out quick. As long as they's doing this to us, we going to do it to them. You want to fuck us, we going to fuck you too. Hit him in the pockets, baby. Kristen Wiig, she's also coming out with a Lionsgate comedy. She pulled out of the state as well. She ain't even shopping for a new place in the United States right now. She's like, fuck them. Fuck them and feed them grits. And Neil Dodson of Counter Narrative Films just tweeted the other day, add my company to the list. So as the list grows on and on, I wonder how that is going to affect the ban itself. Is it going to wake anybody up? Anybody going to listen? Because Georgia's going to start losing money, baby. You have a $2.7 billion industry coming to your state, and you got companies like these. And people are like, I ain't never heard of some of these companies. Trust me, the state of Georgia has. They put on some bigger productions. I'm one of the people that sit at the end of the movie and watch all the credits to the end, to the turn the lights back on. That's me. So I look at who these production companies are and things like that. And I've heard of these companies. And they have done some grand movies, in my opinion. And yeah, they affecting their dollars, baby. They affecting their dollars. Sure. Got them mad, baby. But what else has got y'all mad? The Game of Thrones finale. Woo, y'all was big mad about that, baby. Y'all were big mad about that. Now, I wasn't mad. I was still happy. I know I had my down moments in the show, like, bitch, did they really do that? But overall, I was still very happy with the finale. I was still very happy with the last season. I think that I would have been mad if they had canceled season 8 altogether and never came back. But truth be told, y'all, the books ain't even done. Y'all acting like the books was finished. The books ain't even fucking done. So what y'all mad about? The writer has the right to take his characters in any direction that he want to. Y'all like, after 8 years of build up, look, damn it, it's 6 motherfucking books. I think we were still in book 1, like for real. Actually, I don't know what book we were in, but shit, like I said, he wasn't done. He still got 2 more books left to come out. Like I said, it wasn't totally what I expected, but I wasn't mad. I knew Bran was gonna be king. I've been telling y'all that. I was wrong in how he got there, but I knew he was gonna be king. But I was talking to a few other people the other day on the channel, and I was like, the more I think about it, it does seem like Tyrion, Sansa, and Bran put that shit together. They was all working in the cahoots. It was great TV for me. Like I said, I had a few unanswered issues, starting with Arya Stark. Now, I remember Arya Stark saying in season 1, she asked what was west of Westeros. Nobody knew. When she went out on her own, I remember her sailing across the waters with the wind blowing in her hair. She looked like a little excited to you. They were so, oh, we got a little castaway on shit. Yeah, remember that? I remember that. But that still doesn't put me in the mind that I want to go be a pirate and go sail to the other ends of the world. Might fall off because, you know, flat earthers was believing that shit back then. So I still didn't get why on earth she would do that. In addition to the fact that, why would she be given the talents of having many faces and only use it once? One time, we didn't get to see her do a face-off. I wanted to get her a Nicolas Cage, John Travolta face-off at least a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11 more times. She only did it one time. Like, that was a waste of talent for her. Like, come on, son. Who removed somebody's face and become them? Arya Stark, but we only got to see her do it one damn time. I was upset about that. What the fuck happened to her mentor? What happened to him? I don't know. I need to know them type of things. She could have came back as like Littlefinger. She could have came back as Jaime. You know, I wanted her to come back as Jaime and kill Cersei herself. Anything, but nope. I mean, her fighting skills were off the fucking chain, but I needed some more. I needed some more from that face-off moment that we didn't get. Y'all was mad about Daenerys Targaryen and her all of a sudden becoming the mad queen. Y'all wasn't watching the episodes. Y'all wasn't watching the season through season. She didn't all of a sudden become nothing. From the beginning, she was this person. Every time that she showed mercy to somebody else, it's because other people talked her into it. She'd rather burn them bitches alive. When her brother, remember the gold shit melted through his head? She was like, that motherfucker wasn't no dragon. Shit, dragons don't die from fire. She gave no fuck. She was always this person. The person that she was, she allowed people to twist her work, twist her way of thinking. You know, thinking that this was going to be the better way. And she always lost something in the end. Always lost something in the end. The only time she did a mercy killing is when she killed Drogo. Which, when I watched that scene, I thought he was dead already. That means Jason Momoa didn't blink one time in 3 minutes and 29 seconds. The whole scene when she talking to him in the bed and he laying there all stiff and then she put the pillow over his face and choke him out. That was the only mercy killing that she ever did. And if somebody would knew she was finna do that, they'd probably talked her into another way as well. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I also want to know what happened to the letters that Braugher sent. Where did they go? Who did he send them to? Who were you sending them out to? Were you sending them to Cersei? I still want to know if you were the snitch. Were you sending them to Cersei? Were you sending them to Dorne? Or who were you sending them to? And why, once you died, they became insignificant? And then a lot of people were saying that he was sitting there poisoning Daenerys. That's why he was worried about her food. And he had the ring, and the ring probably had a little poison in the ring. And he was sending his little birds to go back and watch and everything. If he was indeed trying to poison her, I would have liked to seen some more of her falling to the sickness of the poison. What happened to the Lord of Light? So when the Red Witch just died, that was it for the Lord of Light? Ain't nobody talk. That was like them and that other religion, that crazy ass religion that was in King's Landing. Them two motherfuckers was like the two main religious beliefs that people had. They just died off. Did nobody else bring it back up? What happened to the Lord of Light? The Night King has been defeated. What happened to the Lord of Light? Why he didn't show? Why it didn't come back up? the Dothraki and the Unsullied. They should have been acting plum ass fools when Daenerys died. They should have been acting plum ass fools. But no. Grey Worm should have killed Jon Snow. Or at least attempted to. He should have killed him, y'all. He should have killed him. What happened to the chick in the Red Keep? I can't remember her damn name. The one who was with Dorne, who had the 3 daughters that was like the badass ninja bitches. And she was being poisoned by Cersei. Cersei poisoned her daughter, and she chained her up underneath the Red Keep and said, "You're gonna live here out the rest of your days watching your daughter die, and then she gonna be dead in the cell across from you for the rest of your life." Where'd she go? She's supposed to be down there in prison. Where we ain't seen no more of her. Where'd she go? Did she survive the dragon fire? What happened to her? I wanted to know them type of shit. Why does Bran want to find Drogon? He done flew off, took his mama off to Never Land. He ain't bothering y'all no more. Why you need to find him? He's like, oh, I can find him. What you gonna walk for and find the dragon for? You can't ride him. You can't ride him. And then, like, the last third eye Raven had lived over 1,000 years. Does that mean Bran, old creepy ass, gonna live over 1,000 years ruling? They said he can't have no kids, which I didn't know he couldn't have no kids. I guess because of the paralyzation. He couldn't have no kids, so he just gonna be the king for 1,000 years. Bran got what he wants, y'all. I'm telling y'all, Bran set this shit up. Bran set this shit up. And why is Jon so fucking stupid? After all of this, you still gave up your birthright. You the king, man. King's big. You know, that was your rightful place on the throne. You still gave it up, cuz Jon was weak. Jon, you gonna run off to be a wildling? And then speaking of Jon, everybody was like, oh, well, I said I didn't expect him to kill Daenerys, but I don't know why. Because Jon killed his first love the same damn way. Took a dagger and stabbed it in the heart and then held it in the arms and cried about it. That's Jon's MO, y'all. Don't date him. Do not date him, y'all. And then we get to see the Unsullied. They sail off to the land of North. Wasn't North plagued with a disease that if anybody came around there, they was going to die other than the people who litter, you know. That's like, I think it was an episode of something that I was watching. Everybody had this damn disease, but the only people that got affected by it is the ones who, you know, you hang around patient zero long enough, you become immune to it, and then some new motherfuckers come in and die. Ain't that what's gonna happen to the Unsullied when they get there? And then Dothraki they didn't go nowhere, did they? They just stayed there in King's Landing and walk around just being wild and free. That just didn't make no sense to me either, but I still like the season. So, is it a wrap on Game of Thrones? The Game of Thrones was an epic series. Lasted 8 seasons. Season 8 was the highest watch season that they ever had. 45 million viewers. I think the last season before that was 18 million. So it like almost tripled in viewership. It was the highest watch finale that they had as well. But it's not over. You know what I'm saying? They are coming out with the prequel. I told y'all about that. And recaps and cancellations as well. Cancellation and renewals. I told you about that is there. They are coming out with the prequel. It is going to be called Blood Mines. Woo! I might have got. Let me get that right. I got it on my tablet right here. I don't have it on my tablet. Anyway, it's going to star Miranda Richardson, who played Rita Skeeter from Harry Potter. Marcus Rodriguez from Manifest. I gotta watch Manifest again because I don't remember who Marcus is. John Sim from Strangers. Richard McCabe from Philip Dick's Electric Gin. John Heffernan from Dracula. And Dixie Ergerix from Summerland. Don't know who the fuck this is. So this is gonna take us back, way back. Oh shit, it's also gonna have Naomi Watts, Josh Whitehouse from Poldark. Oh, I love Poldark. That was good. Naomi Aki from Lady Macbeth. Dennis Gow from Mounday. Jamie Campbell from Sweeney Todd. Sheila Adam from Harlots. I love Harlots. Y'all know I love me some Harlots. Ivano Jeremiah from Humans. Georgia Henley from The Chronicle of Narnia. I love that. Alex Sharp for How to Talk to Girls at Parties, Toby Regbo from The Last Kingdom and The Fantastic Beasts. Oh my God. Can I show y'all these? I think I can. I can show y'all on my tablet. This is the cast. These people here, y'all recognize any of their faces? And then get back on set. The girl, the black girl with the low fade, she's on Harlots. I loved her on Harlots, baby. This is the Game of Thrones prequel lineup. Now, if y'all don't know what a prequel is, they tell a story, right? And then after that story ends, they go back, way back to the beginning of where it all started from. And so this is going to be, here we go. It's going to take place thousands, they can say exactly how many, thousands of years before the events of the Game of Thrones even began. It's going to be a series of chronicles of the world's descent from the golden ages of heroes into the darkest hours. A lot of people are saying they already know how the Night King's fate, what the Night King's fate going to be, so they don't care about watching the story about him. I do. I want to see it all get down. I want to see him wreak havoc on motherfuckers. It's going to start from the horrifying secrets of Westeros history and the true origins of the White Walkers. Y'all keep trying to convince me that the Night King was not a Targaryen. I still say he was a Targaryen. Y'all not going to make me believe that he was. Otherwise, the motherfucker rode a dragon. Fire didn't bother him. And for some reason, he had this strange connection with Dany and Jon. But yeah, the Night King was a motherfucking Targaryen, y'all. If y'all listen to the doggone stories, listen to each season over and over again. I know that the history of the White Walkers, of the Night King, began over 8,000 years ago. Yes, I know that. But if y'all listen to it over and over again, Westeros has failed more than once, which means so could that Night King. And then remember, he was like making babies. Those babies became leaders. Y'all forgot about that? The damn babies, they became leaders. They wasn't just like the dead army walking. They was peoples like him. You know what I'm saying? They was created to be like he was. So there could have very well been another Night King with his own army throughout time. You mean to tell me y'all gonna honestly try to convince me that this motherfucker lived for 8,000 years, all of a sudden Arya just came out of nowhere like a flying monkey and just took him out with one stab? Come on, man. No, that motherfucker ain't survived 8,000 years for that. Come on. But anyway, like I said, it's going to tell the true origin of the White Walkers, the mystery of what's going on to the east of the Starks of Legend. And they're saying that one thing for sure, the story that we think we know ain't it. And I want to see how right I'm going to be. So yes, when this prequel comes out, I will be reviewing it and recapping it. And they have already started filming. It's coming to HBO, y'all. I don't know when, but they already filming. Damn, what was the name of it? It was Blood something. That's what I came here to find, didn't I? The name of it. Game of Thrones prequel. Blood Moon. That's what it's called. But oh, wait a minute. I think I got the release date now. This wasn't on here at first. Give me a second, y'all. See if I got the release date. It's gonna be called Blair Moon. Nah, they ain't saying when it's gonna air yet. But don't worry. When it come back, I'm gonna be here. Make sure y'all motherfuckers turn on y'all notification bell so y'all can know when I come back with these doggone recaps. Like I say, filming started. Filming has started. Yep. I think that's it. Yeah. I'm ready for this. And there's supposed to be 4 more spinoffs. 4 more. Damn. All right, y'all, that's it. That is it for this recap of, not a recap, PNTV, Poetry's News and Twisted Views. That's all, folks. It's a wrap. I I believe my next PNTV is going to be called Netflix Got No Chill. Netflix is dropping TV show after TV show after TV show. They coming with it, baby. They picked up 12 new ones. And we're going to talk a little bit about that on next PNTV. Netflix Got No Chill. Y'all have a good one. Peace.